Listen to this.
I need you to pay attention to what I'm going to say, and I want you to save or share this because some platforms are going to try to take it down or bury it. This is NSPM 7, Countering Domestic Terrorism and Organized Political Violence, and it just got signed. And buried inside of it are a series of traps. It says the government can treat anti-American, anti-capitalist, and anti-Christian views as indicators of political violence. This allows them to target people they will label as potentially politically violent. The goal of NSPM 7 is to give the government the authority to arrest and charge people before they actually do anything illegal. This is about ideology. And pay attention, because NSPM 7 broadly gives them the authority to label and arrest anyone who supports the overthrow of the U.S. government, supports extremism on migration, supports extremism on race or gender, and it also includes going after people who have hostility towards those who hold traditional American values on family, hostility for those who hold traditional American views on religion, and hostility for those who hold traditional American views on morality. And they slipped in civil disorder, which can mean almost anything. All those statements are very broad and ambiguous, and that's by design. When dissent is defined as anti-American, any protest can be labeled anti-American. Question capitalism, you're an anti-capitalist. Criticize Christian nationalism or religion in schools, you're anti-Christian. It's not an accident. Broad language is a weapon. Suppose ICE kicks in some doors in a city and there's a protest. And if you join, even peacefully, they could call that anti-American or civil disorder. You call out a corporation for exploitative practices. They could call that anti-capitalist. Criticize Christian political ideology, you're anti-Christian. This gives them cover to stretch definitions however they want. The worst part, you won't see it instantly, and that's how authoritarian change happens. One day you'll wake up and say, why can't I say this? Or since when is that illegal? This is the playbook. Once they have the cover to treat thought and ideology as threat, they escalate. Surveillance of dissidents and organizers, prosecutions under broad terrorism labels, deploying federal forces inside cities, media and speech control, purging or silencing dissent. I'm not asking you to panic. I'm asking you to fucking pay attention. Don't just shrug and scroll. Share this. Demand your media talk about it. Don't normalize repression, because in a year or 2 or 5, you're going to wake up and look around and think, I should have paid attention. And by then, it's too late. We have.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing. This is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing his word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Akwat out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say Shalom, and may you be the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, Baha Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. You saw from the little clip, right, from the elder brother from out east, Elmawan Gabar, and what's been coming down for the pipeline for 2026, man. All right, so if you didn't really grasp all of that, right, the summary of that is, for those of us that have the understanding, those that's in the truth, right? Be prepared for persecutions. All right, be prepared for before persecution, be prepared for the losses of the word. All right, the famine of the word. All right, because if this is coming down, we're not gonna go out there and get ourselves nicked. All right, get ourselves picked off. The apostles are not going to have us out there like that. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is not going to have us out there like that. All right? We're going to have wisdom. Right? Because look, see, this is what people got to understand. The prophets have been out there prophesying day in and day out. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. It's time to get right. It's time to get right. Hell, y'all make movies about this shit, but you do it in a comical way. Making mockery about the end is nigh. Yeah, the end is here. It's not nigh, it's here. Okay? It's here. And so when Yahweh Shem Shai send the prophets out, right, to let y'all know, hey, there's doom coming. that's when you're supposed to take heat. You don't make a mockery of it. You don't, go with well, no one else is really paying attention. I'm just gonna do what everyone else is doing. If your spirit is tugging at you like, hey, this is a little bit of an alarm, you might want to go see what's going on. But see, a lot of y'all got a lot of ego, you got a lot of pride, right? And that's gonna be your destruction, right? Because you got the haughty spirit, you know, and that's what's gonna happen to y'all, man. A lot of y'all gonna die because you got that type of spirit. And then so again, going back to this video, what the guy was saying, a lot of y'all are very emotional. What's gonna have somebody emotional, right? Yeah, no, we're not gonna take it, right? And then they got a whole bunch of people they got gathered up together, ready to go do some shit. Their emotions are running high, right? Now here they are being encountered by first responders. Shit's getting escalated. Somebody threw a bottle. Somebody threw a white chair. Fists are flying. Gas canisters deployed. More people are joining because somebody pulled out their phone and said world star and so on and so forth. You see? And before you know it, before the end of the night, the whole street is packed with niggers ready to go do some shit along with first responders and just chaos. All kind of chaos. You see? That's what's coming to the world on a mass scale. See, y'all think this is a bullshit because ain't shit happening right now. This is the calm before the storm. This is what's supposed to happen. When you if you go, let's say you had uh, Operation Bad Guy, okay? You're gonna you're gonna have this thing planned out precisely, man. All right, you're gonna have everything strategically placed. All right, you're gonna wait till the goddamn wind blows in the right direction before you make a move. What do you think Yahweh Shemel Shah is doing? From the very beginning, setting this whole thing up. Everything is being set in place the way he wants it. It's his will. This is his show, right? Everything is being set in place right now as supposed to be. All right? And they have been set in place long, long ago. All right? But anyways, let's get to this lesson, man. All right? So I'm getting excited. I'm excited about Yahweh Shemel Shai's return. I'm excited about getting out this fucked up flesh. Displeasing our Father. I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? Name of this lesson. Marvel not. Stay vigilant. Be aware. Marvel not. Right? Marvel not at what? The wild guy, what you mean? Marvel not. Marvel not at fucking loss. On whatever level. Marvel not. Okay? For people to leave your side. Family, friends, spouses, associates. Right? Loss of a job. Jobs. Maybe you lose your house. Maybe you lose your car. Maybe lose hope. All right? A lot of shit's going to be coming down the way. Stay vigilant. Why you gotta stay vigilant? Shit, look at the times, motherfucker. What you mean? All right? The times are growing colder, and I don't mean the fucking temperature. It's getting colder. You can feel the spirit in the air, man. All right? Demons are everywhere. Why? Because this is the last hurrah, if you will. Right? It's going to be a time like never been before. The scripture said, through much tribulation to enter the kingdom of heaven. You see that? Ain't going to be no fucking Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Lion, all right, skipping down Yellow Brick Road to get to the kingdom. No. It's going to be hell to get to the kingdom. So all you wacky tacky ass Christians, you're in the fucking trick basket. Let's get this lesson. Amos 8, and I'm going to start at 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shai. Why? You heard the video. You know what we talk about? Of course we against this place. This is Babylon. We are for Yahweh Shemel Shai, his kingdom. We are against this present kingdom of the Edomites and all these other heathen nations that was up against us. Yes, we are against all of them. We are opposed of this kingdom. We are opposed of the government. We are opposed of all this shit because this is not ours. All right? This is not our rest. Our rest is on the way. All right? We're waiting on Yahweh Shemel Shai, the righteous order. All right? Y'all can have this bullshit here, this decaying matter. Our stuff is everlasting, forever, even forever and ever. Behold, the days come, says the Lord power Yahweh Shemel Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and shall not find it. Man, where them prophets at? Damn, man, they used to be over here all the time. Damn, come on, cuz, where they at, bro? Where they at, man? What was the name of the Lord? What was the name of the Lord? What he said it was? Oh, fuck, bro. I need answers. It's too late now, man. It's too late now. You should have sought the Lord while he could be found. Call upon him while he was near. You you thought it was a joke. Every one of you motherfuckers thought it was a joke. Until it's not going to be funny. Okay? Y'all going to be looking everywhere for this truth. Ain't coming. Ain't coming. You missed the fucking bus. Guess what? Bus ain't coming for 2 days. And you ain't got no ride. You ain't got no phone. Womp womp. Ezekiel 7. I'm going to read 25 and then 26. Destruction cometh. That's it. That's the point. That's all I wanted to say. But there's more to it. Destruction coming. That's all that's coming to this place, man. All around the globe. Destruction. The ones who are going to get it real bad, Israel and America. Especially America. Israel is going to be reclaimed. It's going to be, once it's cleaned up, it's going to be restored. But America will never, ever be restored. This place is through. Desert creatures will be here. That's it. This will be a fucking shit stain on a map, if you will. Forever memorial. Ooh, damn. Yeah. Mommy, why does that place like? Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. That little that right there. Yeah. That was the last Sodom and Gomorrah spot. Right? That's what happened there. America got judgment. Right? Destruction cometh. Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh. Right? Destruction, also known as woe. Woe. Destruction cometh. And they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. And there shall be none. Why the fuck would he give you peace? You were against Yahweh Shemel Shai. Why would he give you peace? No, you don't get that. You had opportunity to come back to Yahweh Shemel Shai. You chose to go the opposite direction. You wanted to fulfill your flesh. You can't put nothing off for a few minutes? For a moment? Temporarily? Because that's all this place is. In comparison to forever, to immortality. Verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients. It's gone, man. Right? Now, that was speaking of an ancient time, but it's settled for even the future. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. This is going to be the same thing, the same spirit, that same vibe, that same energy. Y'all going to be looking. Ain't nothing coming to you, man. But death and destruction. Because you said, no, we want Barabbas. You can have Yahweh Shai. Yeah. So, y'all going to have to, keep your words. You're going to have to keep your words. Right? Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, well, y'all going to have to keep y'all's words, man. Right? Hey, me and the brothers doing this work, hey, we truly sorry what we did for y'all to Yahweh Shemel Shai. We have that fear toward Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's why we're doing this to the best of our ability with the measure that we were given. Y'all not even, you're not lifting even a thought to do it, let alone a brow, a finger. You're not even lifting up a thought to do it. So why the fuck would he give you peace? Fuck you. Daniel 12:1. Because this is what we're getting into. All this hell that's going to be breaking loose. It's going to be so bad. So bad. We have to have a spiritual intervention. It's going to be that bad. Y'all, this is everything that we see right now. This is only the threshold of the beginning of sorrows. We ain't seen shit yet. Not a damn thing. That intro to 2025. Look at all the things that happened in 2025. And we get ready to head in 2026. And the apostles dubbed it the year of the apostates. A lot of fallouts. So there's going to be a lot of fallouts. Going to be a lot of them tricking. Right? Talking shit. Gathering crowds amongst them. Right? Leading more anti-Mashiachs. Right? Leading more and more hostility in the world. Animosity. All the while, Yahweh Shemel Shai got things going on with the government. And what he going to be doing with this place. And other places. And all their establishments within. Such as like martial law and such. You know what I'm saying? And the MO to the T and the B. You see? A whole lot of little intricate details going on. When you're doing a sneak attack, right? Operation Bad Guy. These things are set up well in advance. Strategically. And that's exactly what he's doing, man. So, Daniel 12:1. And at that time, right, when all hell is going to be breaking loose, that we have to have spiritual intervention, Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people being the Israelites, the Negroes, the Hispanics, the Native and Seminole Indians, the Israelites of the Bible, right? And there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. See that? You wacky tacky bitch ass Christians. You ain't hopping and skipping into the kingdom, nigga. You gonna have to do some work. And y'all are afraid of work. I just have faith. Yeah, you have faith in JC. You don't have faith in Yahweh Shai. You ain't calling on those names. And you certainly ain't doing no works. And y'all thought the law was done away with. So I'm confused. What you doing? Are you doing the works or you're not? And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Because salvation ain't for every person. It's not universal salvation, and it's not salvation all of the Israelites. No, he's only coming for the elect of Israel this go round. Right? 2/3 of our people are going to die on this side. That's why I said everyone that shall be found written in the book of life. All right? Because not all of Israel is Israel. Right? This is Isaiah 57, 19 and 21. So yeah. Point being, Salakia, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I be skipping around a lot. Salvation is for Israel, and it's only for the elect of Israel. Right? So when all this shit is going on, don't think, oh, the Lord is coming for all people. No, he's not coming for all people. And he's only coming for the Israelites, and specifically the elect of the Israelites. Not for all people. Right? Isaiah 57 and 19 through 21 says, I create the fruit of the lips. Peace. Peace to him that is far off, and to him that is near, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's what is for those that are doing what Yahweh Shemel Shai has said. You see? That's what they have. Right? But there's a balance. There's a balance to that. What's the opposite of good? Right? It says, and to him that is near, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked. See that? You ain't getting no damn peace. No, sir. No. You turned your shoulder, man. Right? Y'all chose. And so when all hell break loose and the men of the Lord are no longer on the highways and hedges, you saw the little video. Well, you saw what the guy said, what's being signed in. We're not going to be out there like that. Time is up. Okay? And so when that time comes, this is the result. This is going to be the end result. Hell, only hell. Destruction, only destruction. No peace to you. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent. Abba, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.